No one knew how King's Corner would become a historic game changer for Raymond. India in the 1950s, a time when fashion meant visiting the local tailor's shop, choosing fabric, and then waiting weeks for that one perfect suit. But during this era, something quietly happened inside a British-era building in Mumbai that would forever transform India's retail landscape. A showroom opened, not a mall, not a typical marketplace, but with such royal decor, service, and style that it earned the name King's Corner. No one could have guessed that this very corner would one day prove to be a game changer for Raymond, India's largest textile company. Today, we'll explore this story in depth. But before we begin, if you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe so you are the first to get updates on all our latest videos. Now, let's get started without further delay. When Raymond was founded on 10th September 1925, hardly anyone could have imagined that the company would one day become synonymous with the complete man. But in its 100-year journey, if there was one turning point that proved to be the most decisive, it was the establishment of King's Corner. At that time, Raymond had already made a strong mark in textile manufacturing, but there was no direct connection with everyday customers, no exclusive stores, no branded experience. Then, in 1958, a bold step was taken that not only changed the direction of the company but also gave the entire Indian retail landscape a new identity. India in 1958, just a decade after independence. A new sense of confidence was rising rapidly among the middle and upper classes. Fashion was no longer just a necessity, it had become a status symbol. People were now looking for better clothing that could match the quality of international brands. Raymond understood this psychology and decided it was time to move beyond manufacturing and step into the world of retail. This very idea laid the foundation for King's Corner. When the first exclusive Raymond store opened inside the JK building in Ballard Estate, Mumbai, it was far ahead of its time. While other shops simply sold clothes, at King's Corner, they were presented. The store featured wooden walls, large mirrors, and soft lighting, everything crafted to deliver a royal experience. Customers could find suiting, shirting, ties, and accessories all under one roof. But the most important thing was, this wasn't just about buying fabric, it was about receiving style, advice, and a luxurious experience. The word King's wasn't chosen lightly. It carried a sense of premium elegance that India's rising middle and upper classes experienced for the first time. Raymond showed that Indian brands, too, could build stores that matched international standards. This showroom wasn't just a retail space, it became a status symbol. Many people chose to shop there just to be able to say, "We bought it from King's Corner." Another unique feature of this showroom was personalized tailoring. Raymond didn't just sell fabrics, they offered fitting and styling services too. Customers would arrive, choose their fabric, and then consult in-house experts to get their perfect suit tailored. This entire process made customers feel special. And it was this experience that set Raymond apart from all other brands. Raymond's marketing strategy was remarkable. After the launch of King's Corner, the company introduced the slogan, "Raymond, the complete man," which resonated deeply with Indian men. It wasn't just a campaign, it was a philosophy. The message was clear: an Indian man could be confident in both personality and style. But the beginning wasn't easy. The concept of branded retail showrooms was still new in India. People were surprised to see a clothing store where a salesman didn't stand behind a counter but sat beside you, offering personalized style advice. Opening a store in Ballard Estate was a risk. It came with high rent and a limited target audience. But Raymond took the gamble, and it paid off. To publicize the showroom, Raymond made full use of newspapers, radio, and later, television. They presented the brand not just as a clothing label, but as a style statement. Seasonal offers, loyalty cards, and special events all turned King's Corner into a word-of-mouth sensation. A customer who came once almost always came back again. The success of King's Corner gave Raymond a fresh surge of inspiration. In the 1960s, the company began opening stores across various cities in India. Raymond stores were launched in Delhi, Kolkata, Bengaluru, and Chennai, and gradually, the company expanded its network throughout the country. The concept and design of all these stores were rooted in King's Corner. In 1986, Raymond introduced new brands like Park Avenue, and in the 1990s, it made its entry into international markets. But no matter how far the company progressed, it always considered King's Corner its true source of inspiration. Even today, this showroom is seen as a landmark, the place where India's retail revolution began. For Raymond, King's Corner wasn't just a showroom, it was a vision. At a time when other companies were selling fabrics wholesale, Raymond was building personal relationships with individual customers. These weren't just product transactions, they were bonds of trust. That trust eventually turned into brand loyalty, which still endures today. Now, as Raymond celebrates 100 years, with over 1,100 stores, millions of customers, and dozens of brands, if someone asks where the first stone of this success was laid, the answer will be King's Corner. That corner, which taught India that clothes aren't just for wearing, they define who you are. History stands witness that great revolutions often begin with the smallest of steps. King's Corner was one such beginning. It was an idea born at a time when people in India didn't even know what a branded retail experience meant. But Raymond dared to dream it and turned it into reality. Usually, when a company completes 100 years, people talk about its founding date, products, and leadership. But in Raymond's journey, if you skip one chapter, the story remains incomplete. And that chapter is King's Corner. This one showroom proved that a brand isn't built just on fabric or design, it's built on a vision that makes every customer feel special. That mindset is still embedded in Raymond's DNA, whether it's through online stores, international partnerships, or the shift toward sustainable fabrics. Today, when we see Raymond among the world's most prestigious textile brands, let's not forget, it all started from a single corner. And that corner still stands, proudly, gracefully, and as an icon. This is the real story of King's Corner, a corner that completed Raymond.
If has taught you something new, do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources, news from various news agencies, opinion polls and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.